guys, and welcome back. It's your girl Yummy.com, and today we have another video that is inevitably BTS themed. Like, you know where my heart is, you know where my allegiance lie. It's Bangtan boys, like all day, every day. But today we're gonna do a spin-off of a show I remember watching like on Awesomeness TV when I was younger, called The Ship Up. And it's when they would take two random people, ship them together, and then like explain an elaborate backstory on how they met. Now, I'm not going to do all that. I'm not about to explain and make up elaborate backstories on how these people met, because I don't even know the first thing about how they would meet, like when they would meet. Probably all at award shows, whatever, maybe introduced through a mutual friend. But like, for now, I have scoured my favorite girl bands, girl groups, girl idols, girl soloists to see who can match up. And I'm not talking about like vocally or performance wise, I'm just talking about personality wise. And this is strictly off of the personalities that they have put out into the universe online. I know that's not always the case as to who they are, but a lot of the times that's all we have to go off. So this is my list on who I ship people up with. And stay tuned, because this list is scouring all of K-pop idols. But sometimes I may just be scouring one group or one agency, or just, you know, and try and mix and match that way. But for now, we have all of K-pop for the first one. And we're going to start with our leader-in-chief, our president, Diliku, and we're going to start with RM, Kim Namjoon, you know, the man, the myth, the writer, the legend. And him, I'm going to pair him up with Lee Soo-hyun from Akane. She is a sweet, adorable, beautiful creature who loves to find creativity wherever she goes, and she is very confident in herself and very competent. Even though she's kind of young, she's like still very competent, very confident, very like, you know, got my stuff together. She's used to being in the presence of a genius songwriter because her brother is one, and it's just, I feel like it would be a match made in heaven. They can make beautiful music together, they can write together, they're both still so chill and low-key that it would work, and they wouldn't need to be like down each other's throats all the time. But also, she's very, very confident, and RM, like, he's gotten more confident, but he wasn't as confident in himself, and I feel like she can help him bring out that confidence just a little bit more, just a little bit, just push it a little bit farther, you know? Like, he's there, but just push him overboard. Next up, we have our father, the old man himself. And let's see who we can match him up with. Let's see who could bring that angry old dad energy. And for that, we have Diane. We have Diane from Twice. Diane from Twice. Now, if any of y'all have seen Man on a Mission, you've seen the girl on the show with JYP, and she's just screaming at this man's face during the Whisper Challenge.
목 아파.
밥인데 섞인 거, 비빈 거. 비빈다.
Memeable moment of all memeable moments. But on top of that, she's just very chill, but also a little bit of a wacko. Like, she's just very chill, but also a little bit of a wacko. She's not like a wacko 24/7, 100% all the time, like just straight crazy. She's like chill, but when she needs to turn up, she'll turn up. That's one of my favorite aspects about Jin, is that he is very much a cameraman, and a showman, but then when he's like with his boys, it kind of tones down and it kind of chills out, but he's still a little wild and quirky. And I feel like she's the same way, and they could definitely match in vibes in that way. And they could definitely also like sit on a bench and just curse random people out, and it would be hilarious. I would pay top dollar pay-per-view to see those two just sit on a bench and curse people out as they walk by. I mean, they wouldn't do it because both of them are way too nice, but like it would also be hilarious. Next up, we have our second oldest, my bias. So you know it's hard for me to give a man away because he's my bias. He's the love of my life. But I have to give him to my other bias from a different group. From one of my favorite groups, Mamamoo. You know who I'm talking about. Moonbile. Love her. I'm sorry again if I'm pronouncing any of these names wrong. I'm very uneducated in the pronunciations. I'm trying to learn and get better, but like, bear with me. She is a bad girl. Like, she's definitely the most rough and tough out of Mamamoo, I would say. Like, I remember again when I've been watching like a lot of Man on a Mission, aka Knowing Brothers, but like when they were talking about her and they were like, what do I do after I get into a fight with one of my band members? And one of them was like, you wash the blood off your hands, like, because you've destroyed them. And it's just so funny. It's so funny. But she's like a very, like, again, rough and tumble kind of girl, but she's also kind of like, you know, free flowing, which I really appreciate about her. She's a rapper, which she can definitely vibe with, and they can make beats together, you know. I don't know what rappers do together. I don't know what rap couples do. Remy Ma, Papoose, let me know. I don't know if you want to tell me what rap couples do, but yeah, I think they would make a really cute rap couple. Just kill the game with their beats and their chillness, and like ready to fight everybody, which is like, again, I don't know, I guess maybe I'm just making these lists this list based off of who I think would like match together in a death match, in a boy-girl death match. I don't know. Who knows? But that's what I got for y'all. I think she's my bias of Mamamoo. He's my bias, my ultimate bias, but also my bias in BTS. So for me, it just makes sense. And they both have similar vibes and similar grooves. So, you know, I feel like it makes sense. So we're gonna go on to our next person. And we are talking about the maknae of the Hyungs, J. Who? J. You're supposed to say Hope. Hope. Yes, J-Hope. J-Hope. And with J-Hope, it's kind of difficult because you're always trying to find someone who matches that vibe, but wouldn't overpower that vibe. Like someone who is genuinely funny and bubbly but not annoying, and that's a hard trait to find in any person, let alone an idol. Like, you know, you have to put on a persona, so like it's kind of hard when you're putting on a fake persona. It's very easy for people to see it and take it as an annoying personality rather than just like how J-Hope does it or this other person does it, where it just feels like it's a natural part of their personality, like just a showman, of course. Like, and this person is so funny, and she's in one of my new favorite groups. She is hilarious, and I can't say her name to save my life, so I'm just gonna write it on the screen. Terrible that I can't say her name. I'm kind of garbage. I'm garbage. You can call me garbage. I'm in the trash can, but I don't want to mess it up. I call her Sehun, but I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced. So like, that's just what I call her until I'm like learning deep into that group. But like, that's what I call her for now. And she is from the group. Oh my girl, my new favorite girl group. Well, not favorite, because Mamamoo will always be first in my heart. But Oh My Girl comes in a close second, which is very hard to do because Twice and Dreamcatcher have been clenching my heart for years. For it feels like years, honestly. But Oh My Girl is one of my new favorite groups. I'll probably make a video about that, or I already have. I don't know how the sequence of this all goes. But she's hilarious. She is a showman just like J-Hope. She's kind of like this like she's quick on her feet with the comebacks, with the everythings. She's has a phenomenal voice just like J-Hope. Like those, I think that they wouldn't work. Not they wouldn't work as a couple. I think that if they wanted to, they could work as a couple. But if they wanted something effortless, they could host a talk show. The two of them could host a talk show, and I would, again, pay-per-view that stuff. Like, I would pay-per-view it. It would be such good content. Like, let's be real, it would be such amazing content. Like, to see those two just go off and riff and just, like, quip back and forth, it would just be genius. A genius she is. And now we get to my Libra lover, Jimin Park Jimin. Yes, my Libra brother from another mother, who is forever, ever one of the best. For him, we have a particularly bubbly personality. She's a great dancer. She has a nice voice. She is just like, her personality is off the chain, I think. We have Somi. Jun Somi. Originally I had her with JK, but like I was just feeling a different vibe with her as the list went on that I was compiling, and I just felt so much more Jimin energy from her than I did JK, and it made so much more sense once I put those two together. They're very, very funny, very camera oriented. Good with cameras. The cameras always seem to find them, whether they're in the background, whether they're in the front ground. She was an IOI, but like she also went and did solo stuff, which was really good. Like she's just a great, like, bubbly person. She has a great personality, and I think that they would again, people who would just make great talk shows together. Like, if they were both guests on Happy Together, I would watch that episode, because it's like, it'd be great. Or if they were both guests on Hello Counselor, I'd watch that. I'd watch that thoroughly and be happy and be grateful for it. But that's who I have for Jimin. Only the best for my Libra brother from another mother. But yeah, obviously, just, she's such a sweet and bubbly personality. She's a great dancer. She has great vocals, just like Jimin, so I think it just is a great matchup. Now, this was the toughest one I had to do. Because V, while he is very personable, very out there, very himself, personality filled, he's also has like a little reserved part of him, a little chillness. Not that he's angry or sad or like depressed, or no, he just has a chillness about him that like washes over him when he feels to use it. And it's like, it's a power that I've seen like no other except in this one person. And let's be honest, I kind of just want to see them act in a drama together. You know I'm talking about IU. I know, Jungkook, you're gonna be real upset, man. I know, Suga, she's your like music partner now, dude. I feel it, I get it. But V, I think, would be the perfect matchup. I just genuinely want to see them act in a drama together, because I think it would be fantastic and blow the ratings out of the water. Hotel de Luna, perfect. Harang, perfect. Put them together, let's see where we go. But also, they both have very chill vibes about them. IU is like an artist who is real deep into the deep cuts of music, which V is also, and B, just very chill about their love of music, but like also when you see them sing, you can physically see their love of music and what they're doing. And I think that both of them have that vibe about them, that they're chill until they explode, and when they explode, it's usually through music, and it's beautiful and lovely, and just, ooh, the harmonies they can make. Oh my gosh, they both have great voices, but like also very different voices for their genre, like not genres, but for their like type. They're like very different voices. It'd be beautiful magic. Okay, now last, we've gotten to our golden maknae, JK. Now, who could ever be good enough for baby JK? For our child who we coddle in our womb. Weird, actually, I take that back. He was not in my womb. I'm too young to have him as a child. But getting a little hot here. I found someone from one of my favorite groups that I've already mentioned in this video. Not as one of the lists, just in general. Dreamcatcher. Sue. I call her Sue. That's just what I call her. And if I'm wrong, correct me, please. I feel like I've like heard different pronunciations and like from different people, but I just call her Sue. S-U-A. Put her name right here. She is so talented. I just want to see them do a dance cover together. Let's be very honest here. Like, I know I said this wasn't about talent, it was about personality, but I want to see JK and her do a dance cover together. Originally, I was thinking about putting her with J-Hope because that video she had, and like J-Hope's Hope on the Street, not Hope on the Street, sorry, J-Hope's Boy Meets Evil. I was like, they're getting the same vibes from them, but then I was like, no, JK needs a Nuna. Like, he needs a woman to show him, but like he needs an older woman because he's on another level, you know. And they just like, they would have such good chemistry. I feel like, in personality wise, they're a little bit quirky but can be a little bit reserved at times. They save their quirk mostly for the people closest to them, which is amazing. And also they just like have such incredible vocals, incredible dance skills, and it's like kind of not fair how good they are. You're just kind of like, are you human even? Like, are you even human? Like, just make sure, are you a robot? I won't tell anyone, I promise, but are you a robot? Anyways, that is our last one. We've wrapped up with our golden maknae, and we have given every boy in BTS a partner. This is not like, this is who I think they should date. I mean, I know that's kind of how the ship up works, but this is not like, this is who I think they should date. I just think like these people would make like either a great friends, B, great partners in like any kind of business venture, whether it be a talk show, whether it be a movie, a drama, something, or they would just vibe. Like, I think these are the people that would vibe well together. And if they wanted to date, then I'll take the credit, but probably not. So thank you for joining me. It's your girl Yemi.com. I will be back, internet friends, so don't worry and stay tuned.